Welcome to Scoop News Group series on the new business of government. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here today with Daniel Corbin. Daniel's the Chief Technology Advisor for the headquarters of the Marine Corps, C4. Daniel, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you, Wyatt.
Talking today about data and particularly how the Marine Corps is trying to advance its use and value. Tell me first, how hard or how easy is it for decision makers to get to the data and then to make sense of it?
Yeah, and that's a very good question. So I should probably start by saying that one of the objectives or roles of the headquarters Marine Corps C4 is to make data available to anybody that needs information and data to make decisions, either while they're in garrison or we're out in a tactical environment. So it's a very appropriate question. So in some cases, the ease of access to the data is based on the technology, the means through what transport or the systems that provide it to them. Mm-hmm. And then there's the question of how good the data is. And I think that's really where we're starting to focus now is the data hygiene. Is it the right data? Does it have the right context with it to be able to make those decisions?
Mm-hmm. Tell me a little more specifically the challenges that the Marine Corps faces in kind of being able to use that data for the purposes of executing planning, budgeting, and even forecasting for all the different activities.
Right. Yeah. So right now there's many systems that have information that supports those activities, mm-hmm. and the question now is we are starting to put more resolution in the data, mm-hmm. so that more higher resolute questions can be answered. With that, it becomes much more complex. So what we are doing today is we're focusing on the data cleanliness through this RDE effort that we're working on.
RDE stands for?
Ready Data Environment.
Thank you.
And it's not a thing, it is a sort of an environment. It's about the processes associated with using data. It's about the hygiene of the data, mm-hmm. and having the expertise, the human capital to use that data properly. Underneath that, though, is how do you understand how to use the data? And we are working on improving our enterprise architectures that, as most of us know, that it's how you determine how you're going to fill a gap, mm-hmm. in a requirement. So with that, you can understand exactly where your investments are going to go, and those decisions are made on information that's available.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of that, we hear a lot about data-driven decisions. Help us get a better sense for how you're helping the folks that use this data actually make better data-driven decisions, particularly around budgets, readiness, or other program services.
All right. Yeah, so I alluded to them in the previous question about having the enterprise architectures that are there, the processes and artifacts that allow the folks to ask the right questions, mm-hmm. and then get the right answers that they have some confidence in through this RDE process that we've talked mm-hmm. about.
And traditionally there's usually been a lot of data analysts and more recently data scientists, but I think everyone agrees we want to see more people be able to analyze the data themselves. What are you doing to try to help drive that further in addition to the RDE you mentioned?
That's a good question. I mean, we do have the Marine Corps just stood up a G10 analytic cell, mm-hmm. who evaluates various analytical tools. And we're making those available in our architecture for those who need to be able to do those kind of analytic work.
Mm-hmm. Well, Daniel, thank you so much for stopping by, sharing some of the things that the Marine Corps is doing to add value to data and make it more accessible to the Marines that need it. Appreciate that.
Oh, sure. It's my pleasure.
Terrific. Thanks. Look for more of our content about data and the new business of government on our website. I'm Wyatt Cash. Thanks for watching.